Hi, it's Clark Reid coming to you from an undisclosed location with today's tech headlines. You could do us a solid by mashing that like button if you enjoy these reports, and you can subscribe as well by tapping the little bell icon under the video window. Apple has had to take steps in the past to make it difficult for stalkers to track you using their AirTag system, and now it looks like, according to MacRumors.com, Apple and Google have partnered to submit a proposed industry specification to help fight misuse of Bluetooth trackers, particularly when they're used to track individuals. The companies agreed to expand AirTag-like unwanted tracking efforts and alerts to third-party item trackers in the future versions of iOS and Android. Tile, Samsung, Eufy, and others have expressed support for the draft spec, and it could be in place by the end of this year, and then it should be incorporated in both iOS and Android sometime early next year. Meanwhile, at cross purposes with the whole idea, the New York City Police is handing out AirTags to help people reduce car theft. I'm trying to hope that none of these will be used by stalkers, but skeptical me is having a tough time with that. Microsoft has launched a payment system inside Teams to let small businesses make money from appointments, classes, one-on-one sessions, webinars, and more. According to TheVerge.com, the Teams business users in the U.S. will be able to collect payments during a meeting, a useful feature for lawyers, financial advisors, instructors, tutors, and other small and medium-sized businesses. A lot of folks in these lines of work had to go virtual during the pandemic, and clients and the suppliers as well decided they liked it pretty well. In fact, one person remarked in an interview that he didn't know if he'd ever go to his accountant again in person when he could just log in. The Teams payment app can track money received or money outstanding during the meeting, and there are options for clients to pay at any point during the meeting using Stripe and PayPal right now, and it looks like they're going to be adding GoDaddy payments coming soon anyway. You can find the payments app for Teams at Microsoft's Business App Source Store right now. In a rather ominous move, IBM is pausing or slowing the hiring of back-end positions like HR as they move to incorporate artificial intelligence. Arvind Krishna, the Big Blue CEO, dropped this information in an interview with a Bloomberg reporter, and non-customer-facing positions in the back end make up 26% of jobs in IBM's workforce. And Krishna said, I could easily see 30% of that getting replaced by AI and automation over a 5-year period. That's in the ballpark of 7,500 humans getting replaced by AI. Bloomberg reports that IBM is still hiring customer-facing and software development roles. Krishna's comments on the decision to automate points to just how disposable the workforce is to executives and companies. No surprise to a lot of us. The new wave of AI may be the most disrupting thing in the world of work in generations, really. AI pioneer Geoffrey Hinton just quit Google to raise the alarm about the use and even more about the misuse of AI. In fact, he thought it was going to take some 30 years for us to get to this point. And he has quit and changed his mind and is sounding the alarm, asking really for governments around the world to take action now to try to keep from seeing massive layoffs and changes in the world of work that could disrupt entire nations, really. The U.S. Postal Service won't be getting any of those strange-looking proprietary electric vehicles until the middle of next year now. The odd-looking EVs made by defense contractor Oshkosh were supposed to be rolled out over a 10-year period to the tune of some $485 million and getting the post office around 50,000 to 165,000 vehicles. In the meantime, though, ArsTechnica.com reports the post office will be taking up the slack by buying 9,250 Ford E-Transit vans and ordering another 14,000, which should be in service by the end of the year. Meanwhile, the post office is building out charging stations at some 75 post offices around the country to keep those vehicles charged when they arrive. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.